Wild and crazy, it's a jungle out there. What's up, everybody? What's going on? The markets are crazy, and man, are they whipping around up and down, and obviously to the positive side once again with a couple of rip your face off rallies and a couple of pukes, and in the meantime they're headed a little bit higher. And you know, we continue to watch and see what's going on with these markets, and I'll tell you something that just really irritates the you know what out of me, and that's the people that have no idea what they're talking about, that talk about program trading. You know, they only talk about the program trading when the markets go down. They didn't count the $7 trillion that got built in the market from program trading. That was real buyers. When they go down, it's program trading. You realize that program trading is the reason that we all get to trade more often and get these cheap rates, because that's what the brokerage, they made the brokerage come down to such a level that we can trade with them. Do you realize that the bid offer spread that used to be 6.25 cents minimum apart is now going to be as low as a penny apart? So let's keep bashing the program trading and all the Michael Lewis cheer people who think that there's a problem with program trading. Program trading is what provides the liquidity to the market. So, you know, again, that just took the place of market makers, but now you get instantaneously fills and you don't have to deal with it. In the meantime, the markets are wild. And of course, that's what we expected. Higher volatility is going to create this kind of action on this kind of trade. In the meantime, here we are whipping around in the markets. But a couple of interesting things happened on the way to the farm here. And of course, we saw the dollar all of a sudden, out of nowhere, as we continue to say it was near a bottom, boom, pops up. Treasury bonds get clobbered. What does that mean? It means that interest rates are rising, and now the Fed's final ace in the hole is the dollar, which is now taking off by itself as well. So that's what's going to create the ugliness. I continue to believe that the black swan event is the Fed and these interest rates, because they're going to get away from them. You can just see what's happening, and yet, you know, some of the people continue to ignore it, which is fine, because we'll see at the final result and at the end of the day. In the meantime, the dollar-dominated commodities all got clobbered today. Oil down, I don't know, $1.50, $1.60. Gold down $13, $14. Again, you're seeing some major action here, which has a lot of meaning. You can ignore it or you can look at it. I'm just telling you that these are some things that have some big stuff and big meaning to what's going on. In the meantime, grain markets looked really good. The one fly in the ointment is soybeans. They can't get away from that 985 level. They keep churning around there. In the meantime, corn was up a little bit, could have been up a little bit more, but fell apart a little bit late in the day. But wheat up about 15 cents. We keep telling you that those are the spaces to be right now. That's where your money belongs, is in these grain markets, because they're giving you the best value, the highest risk reward model that you can get through the grain markets. And of course, the meats were very mixed. Hogs finally came down and went through our target of 70. So now we're looking for a place to step in there, looking for the fat cattle to go down to about 122, and we're looking for feeders to go down to about 144. In the meantime, Bitcoin got back over 8,000. A lot of talk about Bitcoin. And think of it this way. Now, again, I'm not advocating going out to buy Bitcoin, but the cryptocurrency space, think of it this way. You've got everybody in there trying to talk this down, call it a bubble, call it a scam, blah, 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 the whole deal. In the meantime, they really haven't been able to crush it. Yes, Bitcoin's down from 20,000, but is it any different than when the stock market went from, 15 to 6? So again, you have to look at it any way you want. At the end of the day, the cryptocurrencies are for real. They're going to be here, and they're going to be here to stay. So it's something to keep a lookout for, and look for some value in some of the other ones, not Bitcoin, because again, who wants to step and pay 8,000 or whatever it is? In the meantime, the markets are going to continue in this crazy volatile pattern. You're seeing option prices at ridiculous prices. You got to be very careful now when you're trading in the option world, because the volatility is getting so high. SPY volatility at about 30 is way too high. It really can't support 30. So if you want to trade that, you have to learn how to trade some spreads and there to take advantage of selling volatility without putting yourself at major risk. But at the end of the day here, we've just got a market that is just churning and burning and going up and down. I mean, the S&P was up 20, down 10. The NASDAQ was up 50 or 60, down 80 or whatever. I mean, again, wild swings, wild churns in the market. And at the end of the day, we're going to see what happens. but we believe that the top is in. The action that we're seeing trading indicates the top is in. High volatility, lots of movement. Those are all reasons to believe that the top is in. And you want to look for good levels to sell. I think you want to sell 2740 in the S&P if it gets there. I think you want to sell 25.5 in the Dow if it gets there. Those are the key levels I think we should be watching today. In the meantime, bonds are continue to fall. Look for a hard rally to go ahead and sell some there. The euro currency got pounded. Again, lots of things going on. We're on top of it. We'll be back tomorrow with another Bubba's Daily Update. In the meantime, highschoolinvesting.com. We're looking to get some help. And again, those who do help us out will get a free week of the advisory. And all you have to do is go to patreon.com/Bubba Trading. That's patreon.com/Bubba Trading. Give a brother a helping hand. And of course, catch the Bubba Show every day from 4 to 5 Eastern Time at libertytalk.fm. Have a great day, everybody. Always great to be with you. We'll see you back here tomorrow with Bubba's Daily Update. Take care, everybody. Thanks so much. We'll see you later.